subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciate any and all help in that avenue. You can check out a channel trailer right up there. So we're here to review Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 6. And I gotta say up front, this is a very strong finish, but only in comparison to a very weak season. A season that's so ridiculously flawed. Every episode is so ridiculously flawed. It's like nobody tried. We're just gonna hire all these beloved actors to reprise the roles of these beloved characters and just phone it in. No effort whatsoever. We got the characters. The story writes itself. No. You've messed so many things up already. You don't care about continuity at all. I don't understand how so many people can like this. If you like it, that's cool. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you got to enjoy it. But I cannot overlook all this just flawed stuff. Not only do they ignore the established continuity of the movies, they ignore the continuity within their own show.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Apparently not.
You've got Darth Vader lighting a fire, putting out a fire, and somebody else lighting same fire, but he can't put out the fire. Reva going down a tunnel that looks to be one way. There's never no explanation how she ends up ahead of Leia, but it happens. How does she walk right past Talia like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh, I'm just here to kidnap a kid. It's so lazy. So lazy. They just gloss over so many things. Why are there never any TIE fighters around? I am no fan of Obi-Wan being a coward and being all weak when he's supposed to be able to train Luke one day. He's like, I'm done with the Jedi. But I'm not really done with the Jedi because we're gonna have to train Luke one day. But I had to tell this dude to go F himself so he can die. And I can feel bad about it. And the audience can feel bad about it.
I'm sorry for all of it.
Aww. Let's talk about Episode 6 spoiler review. It's mostly just a big battle between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan, and we were promised the rematch of a century. Some of the things are very cool to see, even though the writing is so lazy. It's like somebody just watched a scene from Rebels, which wasn't a show I really watched. I only picked up certain episodes to watch, so I did see the Vader-Ahsoka battle, and the damage Vader takes here, it's like it's ripped straight out of that. No effort. Again, no effort applied at all to do something different, special. It looks cool seeing Vader battle damage, and I love that it's Obi-Wan messing him up like this.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
The battle's cool, but also everything that led to this just makes it meaningless. It makes it meaningless. Yes, there's some very touching, sad, emotional scenes to resonate with, but come on, man. Come on.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
You were the chosen one!
Chasing Obi-Wan through space. Reva's magically already on Tatooine. And Grand Inquisitor, who just looks like a dude, not from Utapau. Doesn't look like some alien from Utapau. Just looks like a dude. He's telling Vader, oh, it's just one Jedi. We have to go after these guys and end it all right now. When they split off in different ships, Obi-Wan goes one way, that ship's going that way. We have to go over after Obi-Wan. When we could just release a bunch of TIE fighters to go after those guys too. why we go after Obi-Wan. But right after he does that, he gets out on his own shuttle. They had to stop following those guys because we're going after Obi-Wan. These guys don't matter. And I'm going to get out on a shuttle anyway. And Reva magically on Tatooine. Nope, the message that she saw of Jimmy Smith, Bella Organa, Owen. So she automatically knows that it's that Owen because conveniently, I mean, that's the only Owen she met on Tatooine. It must be that Owen. And the fact that she picked him out in the first place, out of all the people in the crowd to pick on Owen in the first place, you could argue that, it's got something to do with being Force sensitive. She can sense something there. Everything's such a reach. Everything in here is so lazy and just so convenient. So convenient. And Jesus. It is cool seeing that actor playing Owen doing some cool stuff in here, so I appreciated that. But Reva suddenly deciding she's not gonna kill Luke. And even Beru got to shine.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics.
And then her deciding not to kill him because she's learned something. How did she become an Inquisitor? What? Can we at least explain certain things instead of glossing over them because you want to milk your audience, with more seasons or spin-offs and bring them back to learn those facts later because you don't even have it figured out. You have absolutely nothing figured out. You're just like, we're just going to go with this and see where it goes. Didn't you learn anything from we didn't have a plan with The Last Jedi or the sequel trilogy? We were just going to let people do their own thing with each installment. Didn't you learn anything?
Why do I sense we've picked up another pathetic life form?
What?
Reva gets a chance at redemption. Somehow, also, she was stabbed, but she's walking around like barely hurt. It's just... Where's most of the aliens? We finally do get to see Qui-Gon, and that's awesome. But we never really showed much of Obi-Wan trying to communicate with him, trying to get in touch with that. It doesn't make up for all the lazy plot conveniences, all the... just... why? Why? Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this episode. I would say if I were to rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10, I would rate it, I'm going to rate it a 5. It's just average. It didn't blow me away. Yes, I did feel some strong sense of like, oh, this sucks for Obi-Wan, man. It's pretty heartbreaking that he's having to face off against Anakin, and he's like, I'm sorry and all that, but still, at the same time, it's all BS. It's all consumed product for the sake of consuming product. Ignore all the other stuff, and if you don't ignore all the other stuff, you're some kind of Eastern-phobe. If you don't agree with what we're doing, you must just be that.
So uncivilized.
As if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Or you're a grifter that doesn't really like Star Wars.
I loved you!
This is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Too many things glossed over. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this.